Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of, let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Bayley has seen enough.
Added damage. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Out it scouted.
Half and half
suplex. Lights out. Ooh, slam.
With authority.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. A humiliating slap.
I don't know if they're going to have any taste buds left after that.
Oh, God.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. And Bayley is being humbled here.
That can't be how Bayley envisioned tonight going.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Boom, what a punch. Things not going how she'd like.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Oh, man. Nasty kick.
Oh, perfect kick. Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Oh, this is not going to end well at all.
Oh, my God.
Inverted Alabama slam.
Face first.
All ready to go.
Hit him on the back of the neck.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
Shoulders down.
An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Rhea getting everyone in attendance to rally behind her. Oh, and that buys some time.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh, man.
She had it scouted. Boom, right in the button. Able to reverse.
Oh, right in the solar plexus. We got a little tandem offense in our future.
And how about it? Asuka might have just been rocked there, which is usually something she does to her opponent, not the other way around.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but That might be the hardest. Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
Ooh.
Making sure her opponent remembers who the better superstar is. Knee connects. She is rocked.
Strong takedown there. This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point. Whip back into the ring. Asuka retaliates. Straight into the post on the outside.
Oh, it's dropped right on their face.
Down they go. Boom. Head first.
Ripley not backing down and letting her know it. Just continuing to dismantle their opponent.
Right on the chops. Flat out power into the scoop slam.
She's losing some steam now. Yeah, but at this point, Cole, the fatal four-way is still anyone's to win. Suplex.
What a throw of the much larger opponent. Then back to Asuka.
Face first off the barricade. Snap suplex.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
What a face buster. Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
And Asuka is stepping up. Oh, no mercy behind that forearm. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Punch lands.
Cinched in, snapmare driver. Hazardous situation for Ripley.
That's gotta be it. Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
Oh, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
Yeah, this fatal four-way has certainly taken its toll, Michael.
Kick right to the face.
Oof. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Morgan gets intercepted. Oh, what a knee lift.
She saw it coming.
Snap suplex. Looking for the victory. And Asuka. Oh, that backfired on her.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Big knee to the midsection. That offense really hitting her hard.
Well, this deep into a fatal four-way match, you gotta expect to...
And this has gotta be it. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long.
Boom! Head kick connects.
Hits the drop kick.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Able to counter. Club with the right forearm. Lands face first.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
count out as she takes this fight to the floor.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
And that could be a step towards overcoming Rhea late in this match.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this. Rocked by the clothesline out of nowhere.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Cinched in. Snapmare driver. Find the nearest exit. It's over.
2 broken up. And the match continues.
Look at Asuka go. My goodness.
A roundhouse kick. She covers for the pin. She kicks out with force.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Watch your face. Inverted Alabama. Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Can Liv put things away here?
And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time. And she has an answer for Liv. Wind him up. Boom. Knock him down. Ouch.
Roll behind.
German suplex. Knife edge chop.
Hits to the corner like that'll render you useless. Takes their breath out. Effective counter. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. And this one might be headed ringside.
Snap suplex.
And she slides her back to the mat. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Cinched in.
Snapmare driver.
That's got to end it this time around.
Cover. There's 2. Kick out. She still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. She's fighting back. Oh.
What are we gonna see here? Uh-oh.
The Asuka lock.
Uh-oh.
Man, she's got a lot. She breaks the hold.
Double arm lock. Yeah, double arm lock, son. Well-delivered suplex.
And look at for a back suplex.
Very nice.
Now back to Ripley. Counters that.
Beautiful shot block.
Hoping to end it here.
This is it. Guillotine applied. Not going to last long.
Big win, toppling 3 competitors here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Rebel, Ashley Rose!
What an amazing match, especially for our winner.
Pulling out all the stops in this fatal 4-way.
All 4 competitors in this match gave everything they had.
But there can only be one winner in the end, and you are looking at them.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in war games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about war games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
Welcome a superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, the Rebel, Ashley Rose.
The look of determination on Cap's face speaks volumes, Corey. This is a woman looking to climb all the way to the top of WWE.
It's good to have goals, but we're just going to have to see if she has what it takes to make the climb. I have my doubts.
The captain is ready to call the shots.
Well, this is a true ballsy entrance.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman.
Is she a rooster?
You don't get it.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
Holy, meet the barricade. Face first off the barricade.
Hairpole net slam. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head. Oh, man.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
And it is getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
Oh, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk.
What a mess.
first.
I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
Shotzi with the retaliation.
Excellent opportunity for her to shift the momentum.
Could be what she needed to ignite a rally.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh man, they do not care who or what they destroy.
Yeah, Byron, you are dangerously close to being collateral damage in this one.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Comes back into the ring.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Ooh.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Falls Count Anywhere matches are absolutely no joke, and they're showing us that firsthand right now.
Oh, God. Shotzi is really falling behind.
Yeah, Shotzi finding herself on the wrong end of every exchange.
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, look at this.
I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd.
Kick right to the face.
Oof.
Catches the leg.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Running knee lift. We might be close to the end.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left in her.
Uh-oh.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
And now she's getting routed.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
This would...
She could be starting to fade. No!
She returns the favor there. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Chick kick.
Cinched in.
Snapmare driver.
Can Shotzi come back from that?
Cover. 2.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, the Rebel, Ashley Rose. The WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, the Rebel, Ashley Rose. Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you, which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf, but I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean. This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. Can the prodigal daughter return home and win the Women's World Championship? The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Do you think Bianca's got jitters here tonight, competing out of her element on the captain's home turf?
Bianca Belair is a world-class athlete and superstar, no matter what the venue. I think she'll be just fine.
Bianca wants to show everyone in TBD why she's the EST.
Introducing the challenger from Seattle, Washington, the Rebel, Ashley Rose. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
The referee letting our competitors take one final look at what this match will be all about. The decorated Women's World Championship.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Oh, man! What a nasty STO. Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Gets the shoulder up in one.
Getting the shoulder up before two tells me the end is not near.
Tossed into the corner.
Kick! Knew what was coming there. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Go behind.
German suplex released. The champ taking their share of hits now. Oh, look at the knees. Precision strikes. Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yeah, Belair struggling to find solution.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with.
Delivered into the barricade. Face first off the barricade.
Cinches up the arm and a
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
every strike more devastating than the last.
What do they have planned here? Kicks! Smashing the face right into the ground. She's losing all momentum here.
This is where her grit will be put to the test.
Getting back into the ring.
And she is feeling the electricity from the crowd now.
Returning to the ring now.
Sharp punch.
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission.
Arms trapped. Here we go. And the car device is in.
This is excruciating. Look at the body. Look at how her body is. And she lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey.
Bianca is losing any remnants of control now.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Up and
Face first. Slapjack.
oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
caught flush.
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is? Cinched in. Snap bear driver.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Looking for the victory. 2. The champ isn't going down easy.
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion. Are we close to the start of a new reign?
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Bianca needs to figure things out. Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
She is looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
We all know what she's looking to do next. Cinched in.
Snap bear driver.
Gonna see a new champ
For the win. 2. And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else.
And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.